Good morning, guys. Once again, welcome back to Phylum Predicts. I'm your Phylum admin, and as usual, we are here with the predictions for August 6th, 2024. After doing an 80% winning rate on yesterday, 5th of August 2024, go and confirm with the predictions that we from the result video that we actually posted just before this one. We've got a video dedicated specifically for the results, and you can go and see exactly how we did yesterday. Okay, so if you're going to watch this video, a quick announcement: if you're going to watch this video with your phone, with a smartphone, make sure that or any kind of the phone, make sure that you put it on slant mode, because so that you can see exactly the data as they are, and we can see exactly even the digits and what we are going to do with what you're going actually to type right here. Okay, so ensure that you put your phone in slanting mode in landscape, and also make sure that you're using the highest resolution that you'll find on YouTube, the 1080 or maybe the 720, because the qualities below there, you won't be able to see exactly what you're doing and the data that you're checking up into. Okay, so having said that, I can't stop insisting you guys to join our Discord community, because you see right here we have already posted a Discord community. We posted first the results as usual, the same procedure as usual. Check the results, what you usually do. We had on this day, we actually this is the first day we actually did the posting. Then this day we posted the results, and then we posted the predictions and then the results right here. Then we posted the prediction on 28th, we posted the results. On 29 as well we posted the results right here. On these are the predictions, these are the results for 29th. On 30th we posted, on July we posted the results. On 31st, we gave the predictions. On 1st we actually gave the results. On 2nd, on 1st August we actually gave the predictions. Then we gave the results on 2nd. On 2nd as well we gave the predictions. On 3rd we gave the results. On 3rd we gave the predictions. On 4th we gave the results, and on 4th we gave the predictions. On 5th we gave the results, and on 5th we gave the predictions. On 6th, now today, we gave the results that we have. And as you can see, yesterday we did a 16 out of 20. The previous day we did a 17 out of 21. On 3rd we did a 17 out of 20. On 2nd we did a 16 out of 18. That's an 89% winning rate. On 2nd, on 1st, for predictions of 1st of August, we gave a 7 out of 8, we just a 7 out of 8. On 31st, we did a 15 out of 19. You can see that, guys, we are consistently making accurate predictions and the highest winning rate in the market. Tell us where you are going to find anyone else who is doing this. Go and check all the sites, all the prediction sites. None of them gives you exactly as we are doing it here in Phylum Predicts. Okay, so having said that, guys, I really don't want to waste more time. Let's close this one so that we release the system, and let's go directly into today's prediction. So today we are hopeful. We are hoping that we get the 80% and above. Actually, we don't want to go down below that. I think we have gone below. We have been in a downward trajectory for the past 4 days, from the 89%, then the 85, then the 81, and then now we had the 80%. So we have to do something about that, and make sure that today, as let me give you just a general view, because today we are seeing a lot of goals in the market. A lot of relations say we are going to have a lot of goals in the market. So ensure that you pick the best that you find. We don't really expect you to pick the 21 games that we are giving you, all of them. We expect that you guys pick the best that you can find in the market. Okay, so the best, take 2 or 3 bets per slip and stick on them if you wish to. So having said that, I don't think there's any much to announce. Let's just go direct into what we have. So in the first game we got in Australia, we got Melbourne. That name, I think maybe a typing error, but in Melbourne we expect Melbourne versus Modbury. Just this game we expect a 3-1 scoreline. That's a total of 4. Right to this point we expect 3 goals, and right here we expect 2-1 scoreline. Total of 3 right there. A 1-1 conceding rate, a 2-4 scoreline, a 2-1 scoreline. We expect those. In the relations, we've got a double chance 1 or 2 for the 100%, none for the 90s. We've got also double chance 1 or 2 for the 80%. Remember, a 1-1 conceding rate usually go with the both team to score. That's as usual. Go and check on all the videos. We have been giving the both team to score and also the over 1.5, because when you have a both team to score, then you've got an automatic over 1.5 in the game. Okay, so having taken that, I think that's the bet you're going to take for that game. Then let's highlight this and then click on that. So the next game we got in Australia, we still have got South Melbourne versus Wellington Phoenix. This game we expect a 3-1 scoreline. That's a total of 4. Right here we expect 3 goals and a 2-1 scoreline. Right to the relation, you see again we've got an equal conceding rate, relatively lower, a 1-1 conceding rate, and a 2-2 possible scoreline, 2-1 possible scoreline. Right, when you scroll down here, we expect no relation for the 100%, neither do we have any for the 90. For the 90s, you've got 2 over 1.5s for the 80s and a double chance 1 or 2. What do we have right here? We expect a 3-1 and a 3-1 conceding rate, so an over 1.5 is much better to take. And let's check if you have got a draw in expected goals. You expect a 1-1 conceding rate, a 2-1, a 2-2, so maybe a both team to score is also valid for the game. Okay, so after that game, let's go to the next game. So in the next game, we've got in Australia, we've got Olympics Kingsway AC versus Edgeworth Eagles. This game we expect a 2-2 scoreline. That's a total of 4. Right, when you scroll to this side, you expect 3 goals and a 2-2 scoreline. When you come right here, the same equal conceding rate, a 2-2 possible scoreline, a 2-2 possible scoreline above there. Right to the relation, you've got none for the 100%. Excuse me a minute. You've got none for the 100%. Let me just clear something right here a minute. Yeah, we are back. You've got no. We have got none for the 100%. You've got also none for the 90s. We have got double chance, 2 double chance 1 or 2 for the 80s. So what are we going to settle with? The 2 double chance 1 or 2, as you have been told. 2 double chance, not 2 double chance, a double chance 1 or 2 in the game. We might as well go and take the both team to score and an over 1.5. You can as well go and pick that, because if we expect a both team to score, then we've got also an over 2.5 and also an over 1.5 in the game. Okay, because you see, if we expect a both team to score and we expect a double chance winning in the game, we expect a winner, then it is an automatic over 1.5 for the both team to score and an over 2.5 for the both team to score on the double chance 1 or 2. Okay, so you can go ahead and take the over 1.5 and also the over 2.5. Okay, let's go and highlight this to show that we have got more confident in that game. So let's go to the next game. Next game we've got in Portugal. I think this is the under 23 league is back. I think this is the first game that they are playing. We opt not to give the relations yet, the predictions yet, because we don't have the up-to-date statistics, but we hope after a couple 2 to 3 games or maybe 5 games, we'll be now predicting the market itself. But let's see what we have. We've got in Portugal, we got Santa Clara under 23 versus Benfica under 23. We expect a 3-3 scoreline right there. Right here we expect 4 goals and a 2-3 scoreline, a 2-1 conceding rate, where team 1 seems to be conceding relatively higher than team 2, a 2-2 possible scoreline, a 2-3 possible scoreline. Right to the relations, we've got none for the 100%, none for the 90, but we have got a double chance and an over 1.5 for the 80s, as you can see right here, and this one right here. Okay, so when you scroll back and having a 3-3 possible scoreline, you might as well just go with a double chance 1 or 2. But you're not going to highlight it, because you remember I told you guys we have no real-time data for the game. The data that we are using is for their previous league, so we don't really understand if they have improved their squad, and probably if they are using the same squad they are using, or maybe even the motivation is the motivation also the same to win in the game. Okay, because now it's a new league. So in the next game we've got in Poland, we've got Hutnik Krakow versus Zagłębie Lubin, but also the over 1.5 on the previous game can happen, because both teams are coming to score, but the double chance 1 or 2, just keep it at someone's winning in that game if you're going to take on that bet. Okay, in Poland we've got Hutnik Krakow versus Zagłębie Lubin. This game we expect as 1-1 possible scoreline. Right here we expect 1 goal and 0-1 possible scoreline, a 1-1 conceding rate, a 1-1 scoreline, a 0-1 possible scoreline. Right here we have got none for the 100%, none for the 90, but you've got a double chance 1 or 2 for the 80s. So what are we going to settle? You remember that relation, it's much best. It's best when we take the double chance 1 or 2 in the market, okay, and be more confident with it. Tell us, guys, if you're finding this layout that you're using today a little bit interesting, because we are trying to use a little bit different layouts. As you can see, we are trying to use a little bit layout just to reduce the amount of time that we keep scrolling and pushing our logo down. We want to just stick on giving you the predictions and not even to care about the logo itself. Okay, so the next game we got in Romania, we got Scola Resita versus FCU 1948 Craiova. This game we expect a 2-2 possible scoreline. There's a total of 4. Right here expect 3 goals and a 2-2 possible scoreline as well. When you scroll to this side, you've got a 1-2 possible scoreline and a 2-2 possible 1-2 conceding rate. Remember, these are the middle is the conceding rate, 1-2 conceding rate, a 2-1 possible scoreline and a 2-2 possible scoreline. Right to the relations, we've got none for the 100%. We have got none for the 90s. We have got an over 1.5 for the 80s. So what are we going to settle with? We are going to settle with the both team to score. You remember why I took it? It's because of the what? Because of the 1-2 possible 1-2 conceding rate. You remember that, guys. We have been talking about that every single day, and it has been proving. I have not yet confirmed if the previous games, because usually we don't. But we will confirm if the 1-2 possible scoreline usually conceding rate usually makes it. But we'll also take time to actually do it for you, okay? But it actually wins. You remember yesterday a lot of both teams to score on the 1.5 actually won, so it means that they won the 1-2 possible score, the 1-2 conceding rates, okay? So they actually won themselves. So in the next game we got in UEFA, you've got UEFA Champions League. We've got FC Nova versus AEK Athens. This game we expect a 3-3 possible scoreline. That's a total of 6. Right here we expect a total of 4. Right to this side, you expect 2-2 possible scoreline, 2-3 possible scoreline in favor of team 2 winning the game. Right here we have a conceding rate of 0-1. We have got relatively lower conceding rate, almost equal, but team 2 seems to be more vulnerable in defense. The possible scorelines of 2-3 and 2-3, they all favor team 2 winning the game. What about the relations? We've got a double chance 1 or 2 relation for the 100%, none for the 90s. But you've got also a double chance 1 or 2 for the 80s. Remember that relation, this relation, you might expect, you might be here expecting a lot of goals, but usually does not happen. So we just go with someone winning in the game. We might go with someone winning the game, but remember that 100% and double chance 1 or 2 and also the 80% double chance 1 or 2 usually does not give a winner. It gives a both team to score, someone winning the game, someone scoring, a draw probably. Let's give it a both team to score and be confident that the over 1.5 is automatic in that. We are really confident with the both team to score. Let's see what happens. At 3-3 possible score, we're not going to take the over 3.5. You're only going to take the over 2.5. You're only going to take the both team to score on the 1.5. Okay, but it's much safer to take the over 1.5 and also safer to take the both team to score. Okay, right in this next game, we've got in Finland. We've got EIF Academy versus FC Kirokunumi. This game expect a 1-2 possible scoreline. That's a total of 3. Right here expect 3 goals and a 1-2 possible scoreline. Right to the relation, we've got a 1-1 conceding rate, a 1-2 possible scoreline, a 2-3 possible scoreline. Right here we have got no relation for the 100%, an over 1.5 relation for the 90s. We've got an over 1.5, 2 over 1.5 relations for the 80s. See this one and this one right here, and then the both team to score relation for the 80s. So what are we going to settle with? We've got a 1-1 conceding rate that tells you a possible both team to score and also an over 1.5. You can as well go with the over 2.5, but let's stick with what you're seeing as the over 1.5 in the game. Okay, yep, this one should come right here. So in the next game we've got in UEFA Europa League, we've got FK Panevėžys versus Maccabi Tel Aviv. This game we expect a 3-0-3 scoreline in favor of team winning in the game. What about the this side? You expect 2 goals and a 0-3 scoreline as well. To the relations, you're seeing a 2 against 0 conceding rate, where team 1 seems to concede relatively higher than team 2. That one can give you a very good hand to go on a full team 2 winning the game. But remember, that's a 3 option market, and we guys don't really like the 3 option market. You don't want to really bet on something that has got three ways to go. Okay, you want to go on something that has got 2 ways to go, so that if it doesn't go your way, it goes on another way. Okay, so what about the conceding the expected goals? You expect a 1-1 and a 0-3 goals. What about the relations? You've got no relation for we've got a no 1.5 relation for the 100, and also a double chance 1 or 2. We've got no relation for the 90s. We have got an over 1.5 relation for the 80s, as you can see right there. So what are we going to settle with? We are going to settle with someone winning. We might be tempted to go with a double chance 1 or 2 with the team 2 winning in the game, but we are going with team 1. Let's go with, put it there. But you guys just remember, we are not fond of picking the 3 option market. We like it being at the 2 option market, which is either a double chance 1 or 2 or a draw. There should be a winner or a draw. See? Yeah, so that if team 1 also wins in the game, then you've got a win. The only thing that keeps you out is just the draw, if a draw happens in the game. Okay, so in the UEFA Champions League, we've got Malmo FA versus PAOK Saloniki. This game expect a 5-1 possible scoreline. That's a total of 6. Right, you expect 5 goals and a 3-1 possible scoreline. To the relations, you are seeing a 1-2 conceding rate, a 3-1 possible scoreline, a 3-1 possible scoreline. Right to here, we expect no relation for the 100%, no relation for the 90s, but we have got also no relation for the 80s. So what are we going to settle with? This game, we are going to see the both team to score. Why? Because of the 1-2 possible scoreline. This gives you an automatic over 1.5. And because you're seeing team 1 way stronger in the game, we are also going to see an over 2.5 in the game. And also double chance 1 or 2 winning. Okay, so those are the 2 games that we actually trying to see, 2 predictions. So let's highlight the 2 to show that we are really confident with those 2. Okay, yeah, so that's the relation for those games. Let's go to the next game. We've got in UEFA Europa, we've got CS Petro Cup versus the New Saints. This game we expect a 4-7 possible scoreline. There's a lot of goals expected in that game. Right here, expect 9 goals. We expect a 3-7 possible scoreline. A 0-2 conceding rate, where team 2 is the one that concedes relatively higher than team 1. But see, the team that we are seeing conceding relatively higher is the one that we're expecting to win in the game with 7 goals. So what that does interpret to, it interprets to us that if team 2 is the one that has got a higher conceding rate and is the one that we expect to win in the game, so if it scores a goal and then the other team decides to come and attack to equalize on the goal, it will actually find a both team. It will actually find a score, and there will be a both team to score in the game. Okay, if team 2 seems to go and score, then, and if team 1 decides to come and score a lot, then team 2 can as well just score a goal, because we're expecting them to score a goal in the game as well. See? So the 0-2 conceding rate might interpret like that, because we're seeing the expected goals and 3-7 and the 4-3-3 very high. But remember, we don't usually take the exaggerated version of it, because expecting a 4 goals in that match, don't come and say that Phylum Predicts said the game will end with 5-4 or maybe probably 4-7 and it didn't happen. We really don't take that. This is just data. The thing is, we are going to go down. It's breaking down now the relations and taking exactly the kind of bet that might suit us. Okay, that will be much safer. It might happen, this football, it might happen at 4-7. It's not something that can't happen, but it might happen. But let's go on the safer side. So the relation, we've got an over 1.5 for the 100%, we've got an over 1.5 for the 90s, we've got no relation for, we've got a 2 both team to score for the 80s, and over 1.5, and also a double chance 1 or 2 for the 80s. So what are we going to see on this game? We are going to see a winner. Are we going to see a winner? We might see a winner in the game. Double chance 1 or 2. We also see a both team to score if team 2 is confident enough to come and score, and over 1.5. That one also tells you there might be an over 2.5 in the game as well, as long as you expect a winner and we expect also both team to score. Okay, so let's highlight it to green to show that we are confident on that game. As you have seen so far, the games that we have predicted, we have really been having a lot of expected goals. We expect a lot of goals in the game, in the market today. So pick your best 2 or 3 and then utilize it and maximize on it. Okay, so in the UEFA Champions League, we've got Midtjylland versus Ferencváros. This game we expect 2-2 possible scoring. That's a total of 4. Right here we expect 3 goals and a 1-2 possible scoring, a 1-1 conceding rate, a 1-2 possible scoring, and a 2-2 possible scoring. Remember, the 1-1 conceding rate tells you a lot, tells you the both team to score. We've got no relation for the 100%, neither do we have for the 90s. We have got a 2 over 1.5 and a double chance 1 or 2 for the 80s. So what are we going to settle with? 2 over 1.5 relation for the 80s, so the over 1.5 relation for the 80s. I both team to score as well, as we can see right there, and we also expect someone winning in the game, because we see a double chance 1 or 2 and we've got equal. Let's see, we've got a draw right here, we've got any 1-1, so not really. Let's just take the 2, the over, both team to score on the over 1.5, and maybe not look into the over 2.5 or the double chance 1 or 2. Let's just take on the both team to score. The next game we've got in Poland, we've got Polonia by Tom versus GKS Jastrzębie. This game we expect a 3-2 possible scoring. Those are 3 goals against 2. There's a total of 5. Right, you expect 4 goals. We expect 2-2 possible scoring. Right to this relation, we've got a 1-1 conceding rate, a 2-2 possible scoring, and a 2-1 possible scoring. Right to the relation, we've got none for the 100%, none for the 80s. We've got 2 of 1.5s and a double chance 1 or 2 for the 80s, as you can see right here. Right, these are here, the 2 of them. So what are you going to pick? This same, we are going to pick a similar prediction, as you can see above there. Over 1.5 and about team to score if we are going to take on over 1.5 and about team to score in that game. Okay, so let's come and highlight it to green. In the next game, let's put this one and scroll it up there to clear, and then we've got the next game. We've got in UEFA Champions League again. We've got Dynamo Kyiv versus Glasgow Rangers. This game we expect a 3-1 possible scoring. There's a total of 4. Right, you expect 3 goals and a 2-1 possible scoring. To the conceding rate, you expect a 1-0 conceding rate, a 3-1 possible scoring, a 2-1 possible scoring. We're seeing that they've got almost equal possible conceding rate and relatively lower. But now see, the relation comes and gives us the full time 1 relation and the 1.5 relation for the 100%. Do you remember what we said about this? When you see the full time 1 relation for the 100% is a trick giving you an over 1.5 sure bet. Okay, for the 90% we've got none. Now let's see if we can have a double chance in the market today. We are seeing also a double chance in the market because we've got 2 double chance 1 or 2 relation for the 80%. So what are you going to take? An over 1.5 automatic, a double chance 1 or 2. Do we expect the other to have got the both team to score? Might happen, but I'm going to close on it might happen, and hear this carefully. It might happen also the both team to score and also the over 1 or the over 2.5. Okay, but we are going to settle with the safer options for the double chance 1 or 2 and the over 1.5s in the market. Okay, probably because the game might end with a 2-0 and you guys come and crucify me later that I gave you the both team to score. Yeah, so in the next game we got in UEFA Champions League, we've got Lille versus Fenerbahce. We see a 4-1 possible scoring. That's a total of 5. Right to the to this first relations, we've got a 4 goals expected. Right here, we expect 3-1 possible scoreline. Right to the conceding rates, we see a 3-0 conceding rate where team 1 seems to concede way higher. But now see the contradicting info is that the team that we see with the very high conceding rate is the one that we expect to score in the game and actually win. That also tells you that if it actually scores in the game and team 2 decides to come and attack because to level the score, then you see one thing that will happen. You'll have a both team to score scenario right here because team 1 concedes way higher, so their defense is way poorer than the other team in the game. Okay, so we've got a 3-2 possible scoreline and 3-1 possible scoreline. Right to the relation, we've got none for the 100%. We've got an over 1.5 relation for the 90s. We have got a both team to score relation for the 80s as well in that game. So what are we going to settle with? I'm going to take the both team to score as well, the over 1.5, and who am I not take the over 2.5 in the market? Why? Because if we expect goals, then let's expect goals in the game. I'm not going to pick the over 2.5. Why? Because the double chance 1 or 2, because we have got no relation telling us a double chance 1 or 2. The only ones that tells us is the both team to score on the over 1.5. So let's pick on those 2. Okay. In UEFA Champions League, we've got Red Bull Salzburg versus 20 Enschede. This game we expect two possible scoreline, as you can see right here when you round them off. Right to the first relation, we've got 3 goals expected and a 1-2 possible scoreline. Right here to this relation, we expect a 1-1 conceding rate, a 2-1 possible scoreline, and a 1-2 possible scoreline. That one tells you also that the game might have a bottom to score because we expect a 2-1 on team 1 winning and a 2-1 on team 2 winning in the game. So relation, we've got none for the 100%, we've got none for the 90s, we've got a 3 of 1.5 relation for the 80s, as you can see right here. This left end, and then we've got a double chance 1 or 2 again relation right there. So what are we going to pick? Both team to score. I told you and I gave you the disclaimer that today we are seeing a lot of goals and an over 1.5. I might be tempted to take the over 2.5, but I will take the double chance 1 or 2 because I will take it if I will see the 1-1 conceding the 1-1 possible scoreline on either the relations right here or the relations on the other side. Okay, so but let's see. That's a game that we expect goals in as well. The next game we got in Iceland. We've got from Reykjavik versus Stjarnan versus Gardabayar. This game we expect a 2-2 possible scoreline. That's a total of 4. Right, you expect 2 goals and a 1-2 possible scoreline, a 2-2 conceding rate, and a 1-2 possible scoreline, a 2-1 possible scoreline. Right to the relation, we've got 2 over 1.5s relation for the 100%. 1 over 1.5 relation for the 90s. We've got 2 double chance 1 or 2, 4 double chance 1 or 2. See this one, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 both team to score, and the 2 over 2.5 relation for the what? For the 80s. So what are we going to pick? This game, my main bet will go with the double chance 1 or 2. My main bet will go with the double chance 1 or 2, but I wouldn't underlook the fact that you're being told an over 1.5. by both the 100% and also the 90 and also the 80. Ask me why we have not taken the over 2.5 at the over 2.5 or maybe the both team to score, because we have got relations for the both team to score at the right end, but let's take the safer option. You can as well go and consider the both team to score. Okay, the next game we got in Iceland, we got Breiðablik versus Fylkir. This game we expect a 2-1 possible scoreline. There's a total of 3 goals. Right here expect 2 goals and a 2-1 possible scoreline. Right to this end, you've got no relation. You've got a 1-0 possible scoreline, if that has to be said, 1-0 possible scoreline, but we have got no other relation to this end. So I'm in it. So we are not going to give you the predictions for that game. Just a minute, So we are not going to give you the predictions for this game because we don't have any relation to give you right there. Okay, we have no relation to give you for this game. So what are we going to do? We just have to leave it as it is. So in the next game we've got in Iceland, we've got Keye Akureir versus Valoric Javik. This game we expect a 3-1 possible score. There's a total of 4. Right here we expect 4 goals and a 3-1 possible scoreline. A 1-4 conceding rate where team 2 seems to concede way higher than team 1. A 3-1 possible scoreline, a 2-1 possible scoreline. All of them favors team 1 winning in the game. So no relation for the 100%, neither do you have for the 90s, nor do you even have for the 80s as well. So what are we going to settle? In a game like this, a double chance 1 or 2 is much visible. Also an over 1.5. Why have I picked the over 1.5? Because we expect a lot of the team to concede way higher, and we also expect full team 1 to win in the game. Okay, so this is a game that might give you the full team 1 winning in that game. So having said that, let's go to the next game. We've got in Brazil, we've got Sierra Guarani SP. Sierra Guarani SP. This game, Sierra versus Guarani SP. We expect a 2-1 possible scoreline. Right here we expect 2 goals and a 2-1 possible scoreline. Is it? Yeah, it's 2-1 possible scoreline. The conceding rate at 1-2 and 2-1 possible scoreline, 2-1 possible scoreline in favor of team 2 winning team 1 winning the game. No relation for the 100%, neither do we have for the 90s. We also have got no relation for the 80%. So what are we going to settle? Settling with the both team to score and the 1.5 relation for what? The 1-2 conceding rate. Okay. Yep. So in the last game, right here we got in Venezuela. We expect Universidad Centro de Córdoba. I think that's the game. Central de Venezuela versus CD Hamanos. That name, you can see it right there. That game we expect a 2-1 possible scoreline. There's a total of 3. Right here expect 2 goals and a 1-1 possible scoreline. A 0-2 conceding rate. Check here, and a 1-2 possible scoring in favor of team 2 and a 1-1 possible score. And remember, a 0-2 conceding rate tells you that we expect what? We expect team 1 to, if it comes with the ability to score, with the motivation to score, then team 2 is more vulnerable than team 1. Okay, we have got no relation for the 100%, no relation for the 90s. We've got an over 1.5 relation for the 80s. As you can see, just an over 1.5 relation for the 80s. So what are we going to settle with? A 2-1. We are just going to settle with someone winning in the game because that's the prediction that we have right there for the conceding rate. Okay. Yep, let's highlight it to show you that we expect actually that goal in the game. So guys, those have been our predictions today. We really expect for a very high turnout. We really expect goals in the market today. So let's see what happens. Remember, we do not shy off from what data spoke. We do not what do we say? What do we call it? We are not cowards to not pick the relations. If we see the both team to score the goals in the market, we actually give it as it should be given. We don't actually start doubting ourselves. We don't doubt our model because it has proven to be winning all along, all this while. So who are we not to pick them? Okay, so these have been our predictions today. We really expect for a very high winning rate. Also make sure that if you are taking 2 to 3 games in that bet. And also it's much better, remember guys, I still want to insist, it's much better if you combine whatever we are doing in this walkthrough, combine this and then combine with what we've given, the automated one that goes to the Discord community. Because if you combine with those two, you will find very good winning bets every day. That I will guarantee you, because you have seen the results of the previous days. When you combine them both, when you combine the results for the predictions for both and also the results that happen, we actually find a lot of goals in the market and a lot of wins in that market. Okay, very high wins. So make sure that you go and take your best 2 or 3 in a bet, and wish you all the best. Okay, So let's meet tomorrow again as we check on tomorrow's prediction and also check and confirm on the results that we have, and let's hope we have the best. So make sure joining our Discord community is very simple. There are two links down to this description, or maybe go to the pinned comment section. You're going to find two links. In those two links you're going to click is one of them takes you direct to the Phylum Predicts homepage, website homepage. Then other one, the one below it, it's going to take you direct to the Phylum Predicts subscription page itself. But also if you use the homepage, you're going to also to find a link immediately, a button immediately. You just open the homepage, you find a button telling you that you can join our Discord community from there. Okay, so ensure that you guys join our Phylum Predicts and our Discord community, and also we're really hopeful. We are really adjusting a few things for Phylum Smart 2 Plus, and we'll be back with it very soon. Okay, so having said that, until tomorrow guys, bye bye.